Remember when I did the review of this figure right here, the Elite Series 85 Karrion Kross? I said I would get the Scarlett basic figure and reunite her with the Elite version of Karrion Kross, not the basic. Fast forward about a month later, and here we are. For today I have from Mattel's WWE Basic Series 120 line, she is Scarlett. And this is the Chase variant of Scarlett. This version is her with blonde hair and in a two-piece. In my humble opinion, this Chase is better than the regular release for obvious reasons. And ironically, when this figure, Chase and non-Chase, was revealed, majority, or at the very least, a handful of people were sneering at these figures, especially the Chase. And fast forward to about, I want to say a few weeks ago, this figure goes on back order till mid-June. So who's laughing now? But enough of all that. Let's take a closer look at the basic packaging containing this not so basic superstar. Series 120, first time in the line, WWE logo. And there is a very beautiful picture of Scarlett. Although not my favorite render, she is a very beautiful woman. And like how Lana was very instrumental in Rusev's success before WWE forever ruined it, so is Scarlett to Karrion Kross. Hopefully, no one ruins it, as long as they're still on NXT. Scarlett. Mattel logo. And on the back, the others you could get in the line, which are pretty much all skippable. Except depending how you feel about Shawn Michaels and this basic Pete Dunne. But Scarlett is definitely the standout from this set. But now, without any further delay, let's have this packaging fall so that we can pray and have Scarlett come out of the packaging. And here is Scarlett out of the packaging. But just like all the other female wrestling figures from the Mattel line that have high heels on, she has a very hard time standing. It took several tries just to get her to stand for this review. I'm just letting all of you out there know this if it wasn't already common knowledge. Here is her face. I think that's a pretty decent likeness to Scarlett. Hopefully, if she does get an Elite, it will be better. Unfortunately for me, my Scarlett figure has some black dots on her face. It's not that bad, but it's still annoying, especially when you can't buy this face-to-face and you can't pick out the best of the best. But looking at her eyes, wow, you can get lost in those eyes. Beautiful blue eyes, that long blonde hair. She has a black choker on. She has a black top, which has a little white dot there. And since this is a basic, you don't get the full, I want to say, detail of her outfit. And unfortunately, this basic, like the other basic female figures in the modern Mattel line, they have these lines sculpted in to look like fabric. Since this top is very short, those lines carry over onto her bare skin. But here's something that's interesting and probably wasn't cheap. Her hands. I can't recall another wrestling figure with these claws. I could be wrong. This could be something completely new. Interesting to note about her hands, they're actually very soft and pliable. I guess it's to avoid making these nails into dangerous weapons. Her little shorts are black, these silver bits. If you go around to her back, you can see a tattoo on the back. Not sure what that is, but it's really cool. Same thing with the tattoo on her side, which is a little hard for me to read on camera. But if you people out there know what this says and what it means, let me know down in the comments below. And this one too. And lastly, she's wearing long, zip-up, high-heel shoes. Or boots. Or whatever. You know, when I first saw this chase variant of Scarlett, I was wondering what she would look like with Liv Morgan's robe on. And since she's not wearing it, let's see what she looks like with this on. Here it is fully on with the hood up. Not bad. Hood down. Better. Hood down, robe open. Looks perfect for some reason. I guess it's because it looks like she's wearing a fur coat, which somehow suits her well. I think I'm going to have her displayed like this on my shelf. And it's actually a pretty good contrast between her and Cross. Cross right here comes out in the black coat. She comes out in the white coat. But before I go, let me try to do a very cool entrance pose with Cross and Scarlett. I think that is pretty decent. What do you guys think? But that is it for my review of Basic Series 120 Scarlett. Tell me, what do you guys think? And which version of Scarlett do you prefer? The non-chase black catsuit, the chase variant, which you see right here, or the chase variant wearing the robe? Let me know down in the comments below, but until the next review I do, I will see you soon. Now it's time for me to fall and pray that I find somebody as awesome as Scarlett. Cross is so lucky.